We've all seen those videos on YouTube of people completely destroying a team, absolutely dominating and making everyone on the other team like double negative. So how do you actually play when you're that guy on that team getting absolutely destroyed? In this video, I'm going to help you guys win losing games when playing from behind. So anyway guys, for those of you that are new around here, my name's TygeR and I do Call of Duty tips and advice videos. So if you do find this video helpful and you want to see more of my future content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's get on with the video. I always believe mindset is the foundation for success. So we need to make sure that we've got our emotions in order and maintain a positive mindset before we go into this situation. Because it's very easy to get disheartened in this situation because we're losing, we're getting absolutely railed by the team, we're getting absolutely smashed. We're probably double negative or just we're not happy with our game. So we need to just take a step back, control ourselves, compose ourselves before we start to go on the counter. So the way I do this is to set small and achievable goals. So what you want to do is when you spawn up, you want to think, okay, I'm going to make sure I kill at least one person in my life. So once you start doing this, you start building up momentum and you start getting happier with how you're playing. Because if you start getting 1 kill or 2 kills every life, then you're starting to come back. So now we've got the mindset under control, now let's assess the situation. So we've probably got about 3 people on our team that have left the game, and on the opposite team they've probably got 1 or 2 people who are high prestige and absolutely killing it. So we need to understand we are in a losing situation. That's just it, we just need to face facts, this is a losing situation. And we're probably getting spawn trapped and we're just dying repeatedly over and over again. So we're very limited to the options we have. And by the way, quitting isn't fucking one of them. I hate people who just quit the game just because they're losing. That's not the point of the game. You will get so much satisfaction from overcoming these situations and finishing the game strong. So firstly, you might want to change your gun, preferably to a submachine gun, whatever suits the map, something you're comfortable with, as we get ready to push the enemy out. Okay, so now we need to play slow. We need to slow up our play style, because if we just continue to just run out and try and gun everyone down, we're just going to get killed instantly because their team, they've pushed us up, they've spawn trapped us, and they're just pre-aiming. So we need to slow our play style right down, almost like how you would play Battlefield if you've ever played Battlefield. It's very much more of a slower play style. So how we do this is we're going to peek corners and then throw grenades at where we know they're going to be. So either we've seen them as we've peeked, or we can see them on the mini-map. This can get you a few easy kills as well. Also, if you do peek them and you think you can, then come back around the corner and shoot them and gun them down, and do that as well, because we're trying to get a few easy kills. One thing you will notice is the other team will start to play cocky. They'll start to get a bit arrogant because they've pushed you up so far and they've completely dominated the map, and most of them will probably have a positive KD. They'll start challenging things that they wouldn't normally because they're confident. They've got so much confidence and they're playing cocky, so they're going to put themselves in unfavourable situations because they believe that they can kill you no matter what. So you need to use this to your advantage, because if you're playing slow and you're in cover and you're protecting yourself, you're doing the right thing, you're waiting for them to come to you, then you're just going to kill them every time, and they're not going to be expecting that. They're expecting you to be shit because they've just dominated you for the entirety of the game. So if you're now playing prepared, if you're now ready for them, then they're going to be easy kills because they're just going to be wandering around in the open, not thinking about themselves. They're just thinking about you and trying to kill you. So they'll be easy kills as well. So like I said before, you want to prepare yourself for them pressing on you. So you either want to get yourself in good cover or be in a corner of a doorway or a lane where they're going to be coming out of to press you, to attack you. Now, if you've got 4 or 6 members on your team, then you stand a chance of pushing them out and getting out of the spawn trap. If you haven't, then I'm afraid you're just going to have to literally just hang on until the end of the game or until more teammates join. So once you're in a good position and you're waiting, you're ready for them to come to press you, what you need to do is you need to keep a close eye on the kill feed, because as soon as your team gets 3 or more kills in fairly quick succession, then this is your chance. This is your chance to push up and try and get out of this spawn trap. So if, let's say, 3 people die, you want to peek, you want to see if where the where the other members of the enemy are, and you want to push forward, because as soon as you can get out, you're pushing them back, you're pushing the spawns out. Now what you want to do is get yourself in a nice advantageous position. So in a much further up the map, you want to get yourself in a good area where you can watch them coming to you, because as soon as they spawn up, they're just going to be sprinting all the way back to where they were before to keep you pinned in that corner, in that spawn. So if you are pushing up, that you're going to catch them off guard, because they're just going to be running and not thinking about where you're going to be, because they expect you to still be at that end of the map. Another thing you might want to do is try and flank. You might want to try and push into their spawn. This will help your team either flip the spawns, what would be very good, as that would completely reset the game completely, or you can start getting them as they spawn up, what will be very good. However, I would only do this if you're quite confident in your ability and you're confident that you can 1v1 them in situations, because you don't want to be pushed up as just a one-man band, because you're just going to get killed very quickly, because as soon as you shoot, they're going to know exactly where you are. They're going to know that you're behind enemy lines and you're in their base, so be careful. Your best bet is to just push up into more of an advantageous position and help your team get out of the spawn trap. So like I said before, quitting is not an option. It's very easy to just quit the game and move on, but what's the point of that? You're not going to learn anything. You're not going to learn anything just winning games and not experiencing those defeats, because you'll feel so good in yourself if you stick it out and put out a good performance. Because whenever I'm in those situations and it's 1v6 or 1v4, my entire team has left me and I'm just the only person on the team, I just think to myself, you know what, challenge fucking accepted, and I just try and put out the best performance I have. I'll either try and aim for at least 1 or 2 kills every single time I'm alive. I'll just focus on my KD purely. I'll wait it out, because they're just going to be running around like madmen just to try and find me. So just think to yourself, okay, it's 1v6, I'm obviously not going to win the game, but just try and put the best performance in you can. I hate people who just leave the game for no reason. It's pointless. In my opinion, there are only 2 good reasons on why you should leave the game. 1, you have to be somewhere. Either you've got to quickly go to town, or you have to leave. You can't finish the game, or your connection is lagging so much it's almost impossible to play the game. For me, there are the only 2 valid reasons on why you should leave midway through a game. So that is it for today, guys. I did hope you enjoyed this video and that it will help you when you play these games where you are losing and from behind. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a like and hit the subscribe button, as I'll be doing more videos very similar to this, as my goal is to help you guys become better at Call of Duty. So that's it for me, and I'll see you in the next video.